let's hop into it. All right, so first and foremost, as I said, these are all DMs that I got like throughout the time that I opened up my DMs. I'll try to do this like once a week, assuming that I get enough DMs throughout the week to talk about. You can literally DM me at any point in time now that they're open, and if you have any questions, any comments you want, or anything like that. But if they're like super common ones, I probably won't read them all. I definitely got a million of those, like, oh, you know, love your commentary, keep it up stuff. So I didn't read every single one of those, or didn't put every single one of those into this little format, because that's, you know, then we'll be repeating ourselves or whatever. But as I said, I appreciate those. And then I got a couple memes. Didn't understand all the memes, but I definitely got a couple weird pictures in there. No dick pics though, so, you know, clap it up for that. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, could have been worse. Could have been way worse, but it was not. So, like, that's good. Anyway, let me move this over just a little bit, because I don't feel like I'm in the middle. Still don't feel like I'm in the middle. Maybe I'm in the middle. It's cool. All right. Anyway, so all right. First and foremost, man, we got Moist and Frosty saying, TK, he was the first person to actually send me one, and so I had to put his in here, even if he didn't say anything of worth. But says, TK, just want to thank you for coming into my stream last year on my birthday. It meant a lot to me, and I never got to tell you that. Keep up the awesome commentary. Smiley face. I don't actually remember going to a stream, but I probably did anyway, because I know at the end of my streams, usually, like if like something happened new in Smash, I basically check out pretty much any Smash stream and see what they're doing. So there's definitely a lot of Smash streams I popped into for like maybe like 30 minutes or whatever, just kind of like to chill and be like, oh, you know, like what's popping off in here. I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever. And then I dip out. I might not even say anything, but apparently I came in his stream and said something, and that's cool. So I'm glad he remembers that. But thank you. Next is sit your ash down. So sit your ash, like ASH, like Ash Ketchum, down. Very nice name. Yo, TK, can you commentate a season of Planet Earth and pop off whenever an animal bodies another one? I mean, maybe. That'd be a good show. I would like to commentate as much shit as possible, to be honest. Like, but like lesser things that need, you know, formal training, I guess, and like technical know-how. I just want like something to be put in front of me that is very easy to understand, and then you just get to flare it up. So like, you know, they did that boomerang food game at PAX. I would like to do more stuff like that. Little small games or little small events that don't really need a lot of like technical know-how. You just go in there and put your personality out there, and then everyone's like, damn, that was really good commentary. I seen Snoop do that. So anyway, Connor East Pence comes through and he gets a little serious. He says, always love your commentary, dude. I know you opened up about dealing with a lot of shit lately, and I just want to let you know that you're a really talented, charismatic, and an all-around awesome guy. I know you're dealing with that stuff, as I have myself. It's tough to take that kind of stuff in, but you for real light up whatever you're a part of. You haven't been able to make it. I haven't been able to make it by your streams lately, but hope to again soon. Keep it up, my guy, and love what you do. That's the reason why I talk about it so publicly, is because I feel like there's a weird stigma around like social media one, but there's a weird stigma about depression and being like vocal about it, and, you know, being like a celebrity or famous or whatever the hell. So if I talk about it, that means that most people under me will be like, oh, if he's willing to talk about it, then maybe I should talk about it. And maybe that's just the first step, you know. People probably are a little afraid to really put themselves out there and be like, yo, bro, I need some help. But I'm not afraid to put myself out there, regardless of how many followers I have, because I'd rather just ask for help than to, you know, try to find the answers my own way, and possibly find the answers in the bad way that I'm not going to say, but you guys know what I'm getting at. So anyway, Public Kip says, hey, TK, just want to say thanks for being a positive black male role model for the community. It really helped me get into fighting game zone. It wasn't all just basement dwelling white dudes. I don't think the last part was necessary, but honestly, if you play fighting games, yeah, I mean, honestly, most fighting games are just black people. I feel like it's a lot of minorities and well, not even just black people, just minorities in general. So black people, Hispanic people, and all the other minority, and, you know, Asian people, all that good stuff. And I think the reason why is that this is actually, we talked about this a while ago, but I think that fighting games and stuff were way more accessible as a like black person growing up. You know, it was way easier for your mom or dad to get you to give you like, you know, $3 worth of quarters unless you go to the arcade and slap and play Street Fighter or Tekken or whatever, than it is for them to buy you like a $600 laptop or a computer or whatever, things like that. So now that computers and stuff are popular, that's great now. But back when I was growing up, I didn't actually get to start using a computer until I was like 12, man. So I was extra late. Actually, it wasn't even 12. I think it was more like I didn't start really like using a computer until like 9th grade. You know, there was computers at school, then you learn how to type and shit, but I didn't like learn about any gaming websites or anything like that until like 9th grade. So yeah, man, I just think that it's actually easier as, you know, as a minority. You know, we hit arcades. That was our thing. That's why I got into fighting games so early. Like I used to go to arcades, play Street Fighter 2, play Tekken 3, play CVS, all that good stuff. But you know, I didn't really get into the console gaming until honestly, I feel like at the end of high school, like the very end of high school. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for that public kip. I definitely enjoy being a positive role model just for anyone of any color, any race. I just want to be a positive role model. So Fresh as Amit says, I don't give a fuck when anyone says you're dope ass and mad talented. Seeing you on commentary and even playing games or playing gives me the same joy as seeing guys like Scar, Waff, and Phil. And I hope you popped off hella on people when you won. I didn't pop off this weekend. I should have though. Cause all right, so my favorite story from this weekend is like I played a bunch of people the day before, right? The day before the tournament. And a lot of them, like, I beat most of them, but there was a couple people that were beating me. But at the same time, I was like 4 margaritas deep, right? So like, if you're playing me and you're like trying to camp and stuff, I'm not about to play the camping game, no friendlies, right? Like I'm trying to just fight. So I lost to a decent amount of people just running at him or whatever, right? Then I had to play the same guy in pools. And I know he probably had mad confidence. He's probably like, yo, man, I beat this dude yesterday, bro. I'm about to slide. Let me tell you how I two-stocked him twice, bro. Like, come on, man. What you think this is, man? what you think this is, bro? Oh, man. I didn't say nothing to him either. I should have popped off mad hard, but I was like, I know that boy came in with a little confidence thinking he's about to pop off on me. Not today, brother. Not at all. So I bodied him, and that was good. And then the only issue with that was that, so I didn't make it out of pools because I had to play Big D, and he bodied me. And then for some reason Conga was in losers, so the last match to get out of pools I had to play against Conga, and I got bodied by him too. And then he quit, so I'm kind of fucking mad. Like, you didn't even try to, you could have just let me go, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I lost to 2 people that definitely probably could have made top 8 pretty easily. And then there was a redemption bracket, and then I was gonna play the same people I played in my pool already. So I was like, no, I don't want to play these people again. I want to play more people. Like, it's not like I can't beat these people again. I just don't want to play the same people. It's boring. So I was like, nah, I'm good on the redemption bracket. We're good. So yeah, man. My actual record was 4-2, but because I DQ'd myself out of the redemption bracket, they had me as 4-4, and I don't like that shit. But whatever. They could have just taken me out of the redemption bracket. Anyway, yeah, man. But poor priority all together. I feel like I enjoyed playing again. At this point in time, I feel like I'm basically a retired player who sometimes still jumps in just for the hell of it. I don't really think I'm gonna be beating anyone that is like playing a lot. I'm pretty much a gatekeeper at this point in time. If you're not nice, you won't beat me, and if you're nice, you're gonna beat me. So once you get nice and you beat me, then you know that at the very least you'll be getting into top 64s. That's where we're at. So yeah, thanks, Fresh. Next is Jim Bob Me Boy. Okay, Jim Bob Me Boy. He says, hey, just wanted to say your humor and commentary helped me a lot in 2014 to 16. I didn't have the easiest life, but watching you have an amazing time just making jokes and enjoying Smash Bros really brightened my spirits. I remember quoting you all the time to my friends and then having no idea what I meant. Just wanted to say thanks for having a positive impact on my life, even if you don't know me. I don't know a lot of people, but I feel like I got that same message quite a bit about having a positive impact on people's life, and I like that. Because I don't think about this like a lot, you know what I mean? But it's like definitely like, what is the legacy that I'm leaving, you know, when I die or whatever? And that could be like, you know, that could be tomorrow, or that could be like 700 years from now, because you know what I'm saying, like life is, well, maybe not 700, but let's say like 70, like 70 years from now, and I want to leave like a decent legacy that is more than just, oh, he was a good commentator. So I like that people are recognizing that the energy I'm putting out there is, I'm trying to get it reciprocated, or trying to get it more of a circulated energy. Like I want to see more positive shit instead of people getting torn down all the time for whatever, which is actually what I'm going to be talking about on the show tomorrow for Hard Reads. I want to talk about losing favor and how the Smash community has weird moral high grounds and low grounds and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Make sure you watch Hard Reads by typing !hard reads in the channel. Anyway, but yeah, thanks, Jim. Next up is Schmoovin. Not sure how he actually got this tag. That's actually crazy. SCHMOVIN, like he got it. So he says, hey man, I was really inspired by you on the mic, and it made me want to pursue an entertainment career. I'm planning on making videos and streaming starting next year, because if I can be even half as funny and eloquent as you, then I've got a shot at making a worthwhile channel. Long story short, thanks for all the time and effort you put into your content image. I don't think I'm that eloquent. I stutter a lot, as I just stuttered trying to say eloquent, but I definitely am funny. I will give that. And I think that that's one thing that I will consistently always try to work on, is basically being able to get my thoughts out in a clear and concise manner. And it doesn't work all the time, but I want to get better at not stuttering and also not saying oh. So at some point in time. 700 years, let's get it. Said friendlies don't mean much, and stuff often turns around a tournament. Yeah, I mean, because I do play friendlies with a little bit of pride, but I just, if I've been drinking and stuff, like I'm not going in there trying to slap people up while I'm drunk, because I already know that my reaction time and all that good stuff is not there, but it is whatever. Anyway, up next is I Apologize. His tag is I_A Paul, like, you know, Paul Phoenix, and then Lagize. That's really creative. Clap it up for that. What if his name was like Steve though? Like he's like, I apologize, but his name's like Steve. Like, come on, man. Anyway, DM's open. Now you done it. I can say whatever I want. You can't stop me. All right. So he says, you're a damn treasure, not just to the Smash community, but to the world. You get down on yourself due to depression, but I see you pull yourself back up and always bring the shine whenever you contribute, commentate, or MC. And that's an inspiration when my depression affects me. Thanks for doing what you've been doing for so long, and keep at it, my man. And a special thanks for teaching me and my friends the truest combo of them all, the taunt to get bodied. I just want y'all to know, if you ever heard that, I made that shit. All right, I don't want to hear nobody else telling y'all I made that shit. I said that shit first. So if you hear that anybody else commentary and they try to coin that, you put them on blast, because I made that shit up. Anyway, yeah, bro. So that's the thing about depression, is I feel like I've gotten to a point where I realize that, like, I'm not gonna like beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only make it so I have to deal with it less often than usual. And so some days, you know, it wins, and I'm just like, yo, bros, I'm not feeling good today. However, at some point in time, I will bounce back. I always preface whatever I'm doing. You got some evidence that I came up with? Yeah, bro. I mean, there's a whole, it was like way back in Paragon, Orlando. The first set that I ever said it was Ostentatious. His Falco was playing, and I can't remember who he was playing, but I remember he did like a down smash and then taunted with Falco, and then the dude managed to grab the ledge, and then he won. It was Falco versus Sheik. I remember that much, and he ended up winning. And I said, wow, the taunt to get body combo. First time I ever heard it said. Don't think anyone has dated before that, but hey, man, maybe they did. Maybe they. It wasn't a PM set. It was a melee set. So the first time I ever said it was a melee set, which is crazy because I don't even commentate that much melee, but it was definitely a melee set. Anyway, yeah, man. So I just say, you know, you always have to say you're gonna bounce back at some point in time, because you are gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes a little longer than others. Sometimes it takes 2-3 days. Sometimes it takes a whole week. But always bounce back and try to put the energy out there that we're all good out here. So. You said look into no pep and Hyristam. Seriously, they help with stuttering and saying Is that a pill? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, what up next is What a Fruit. He says, hey, since your DMs are open, do you have any plans to commentate at non-Smash tournaments in the future? I love hearing you commentate other games. Well, What a Fruit, I actually am currently doing the Tekken Bud Light Beer League buy-ins, but I'm only doing 3. So the next one's October 1st. Also, if there's ever a tournament that has fighting games as well, I usually do fighting games as well. So right now my spread is Smash, both Melee and Ultimate, Tekken, Soul Calibur, and Sam Show. But I need to get back into learning more about Soul Calibur. I kind of fell off on Soul Calibur a little bit because Tekken 7 Season 3 came out, and Sam Show was really easy to learn because that game's all fundamentals. So basically, once you look through a character once, you'll pretty much remember the moves, and then yeah, you're good. So yeah, man, I do want to commentate more games than that. We also do Brawlhalla, which I'm going to DreamHack Rotterdam which is like 30 minutes outside of Amsterdam, for only Brawlhalla. I might end up doing some Smash there, but Brawlhalla hired me. So if you want to see me on some Brawlhalla commentary, then definitely come through and watch that. But also, I'm going to England. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's the first time I actually, or Europe. I don't know if it's England, but I'm going to Europe. It's the first time I actually ever been in Europe for any type of tournament. So thank you, Brawlhalla, and thank you, DreamHack. I've been God, what is that place called? What is that place called that has Burj Khalifa? This is why I forget something. Like, I'm getting old. I'm definitely getting old. But I've been there and I've been to Japan. And Canada, but that doesn't really count. So, yeah. Anyway, all good. Anyway, so next we got H2O Shift saying, remember Fortune? I remember Fortune. Good times, man. Fortune was a character back in the old Xanadu days who always managed to have some controversy around him. There's this one thing, one of the biggest things I remember is one time he was playing and oh, I've been to Sweden too. So one time he was playing and like they're playing Melee or whatever, and I guess he's like popping off mad hard or whatever, and his controller pops out of the system. So when he's like going to replug it, the other guy who's playing him pauses so that he can unplug it. And then when he replugs it, he looks over at him and says, "Well, you pause, you gotta drop a stock." What? Come on, bro. That's crazy. He paused out the good nature of letting you know that he wasn't gonna either timer scam you or hit you while you're replugging your controller. And he looked right at him and was like, "Yeah, man, you paused. It's against the rules. You gotta take a stock." So shouts to Fortune, man. What a legacy. Anyway. What a fucking legend. All right. Up next is Bryson KD. He says, "You're an inspiration on the mic and off the mic to many of us, homie. You, EE, and D1 got me in the Smash scene, and I'm very grateful for listening to y'all commentate. Big ups." Thanks, Bryson. We appreciate that you see us as inspirations on and off the mic. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about just being the inspiration for commentary. It's about being an inspiration to being a good person just in general. Or I guess a morally sound person. I won't say I'm good all the time, but my morals are more hit than miss. How about that? Anyway, up next we got Uber Madman SSB saying, "Hi TK, you're enjoying the new patch." I'm gonna tell you for real, there wasn't really much in this patch outside of Banjo, and I enjoyed playing Banjo, but right now I'm really focusing on Marth for some reason, because I feel it. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I know that Marth's sword is gonna get buffed at least once, and that's when my Marth will make a play. That's when my Marth is going to make a play. So I just been playing a lot of Marth lately. In fact, I'm actually going to a Smash Fest tonight to practice my Marth. I know they're all going to be expecting some Wii Fit shit. Nope, I'm playing Marth. Anyway, up next we got James the Ace. Said, "I don't mean a bandwagon, but ever since I found out competitive Smash was a thing back in 2013-14, a tournament wasn't very memorable unless you were commentating top 8 with someone else. My favorite duo, and I think it's not really an opinion, but a fact that it's the most favorited, the Black Plague. The way you let shit roll off the dome is too good for commentary, and your streams are fire too. Thanks for being here, man." Thanks, bro. The Black Plague definitely is usually a lot of people's favorites. Honestly, I think it's weirdly enough, and I'm not even trying to boast or anything, but I think most of my duos have been favored at some point in time. So me and D1 was a favorite for a while. Me and E was a favorite for a while. Me and Coney have been a favorite. Me and Coney are like a cult favorite because we don't really get to go to a lot of events together, but our blocks are always phenomenal. I don't think I've ever had a bad block with Coney, or one that I wasn't like, "Damn, dude, we need to commentate more." So yeah, man. I enjoy commentating with my boys, but I'm glad that you guys also enjoy it with the Black Plague and TKbreezy and whatever. Me and Coney we just keep taking different names for different white and black duos. So earlier we were Lethal Weapon. The other day we were Training Day. It was good times. Anyway. Up next, we got Ryan Wall 2. He says, "Hey, man, I'm just a random Smash spectator that hits up a local now and then, but you're a big inspiration for me. You being honest with your struggles with mental health well into adulthood really resonates with me. It's awesome to see you still go out of your way to events and be funny and informational despite your own struggles. In a way, it shows me that I can also do great things despite struggling with depression. Keep doing you and killing on the mic in whatever game you choose. No need to reply. I just wanted to spread some positivity to the community member I respect." Well, I didn't reply, but you definitely made it into the video and or the stream that I'll be putting up eventually. So thank you, Ryan Wall 2. That is the whole point. You can't let depression beat you every day. You know You know, some days it's gonna win. That's just how it is. But if you beat it more, then you have a better matchup spread. You know, you want that 70-30 matchup spread on depression instead of like the 50-50 or the 60-40. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. I mean, and even that shit even happens to me in tournaments where like I'll be at a tournament and things will be going fine, and I just like, I don't know, the fucking a wave of depression hits me, and I just go to my room and chill until it, you know, subsides or some shit like that. You know how much? Do you know how much Astral Chain I played this weekend, bro? Almost beat that game and forgot I was supposed to beat it on stream, man. So I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat it, or I'm gonna get all of the legions, and then I'm gonna go back through it with all the legions. So yeah, so you gotta let it gradually compress. You won't be able to just bounce back like it's nothing, bro. Like it's not one of those things where you just, you know, oh man, I was depressed for 10 minutes, now I'm good. When you have like the brain, the chemical imbalance in the brain type, yeah, it doesn't happen like that. So anyway, thanks for that, Ryan Wall. Up next we have AH Native, probably odd native. How do you know if you're part of the Smash community? That's actually like a really loaded question, bro. But I think that as long as like you are contributing in some way that's just outside, more than just Reddit, or like commenting on Reddit, I think you're part of the Smash community. And I'm not saying Reddit commenters aren't part of the Smash community. There's some people who have never went to a tournament, and they're still basically part of the Smash community because like they're known for something else. Like for instance, I don't know if Sir Chosti has ever been to a tournament, right? But because of his like gifts being circulated all over the place, he's part of the Smash community. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just on Reddit all the time, just kind of like airing out your grievances about things that like have nothing to do with anything, basically, I don't really consider that part of Smash community. I consider that part of the complaining community that just wants to complain about anything, and they just happen to find Smash. So yeah, man. I mean, if you go to your locals, you know what I'm saying, you're TOing, you're putting videos out, you're streaming, you understand Smash at a level, at a tournament level or things like that, I think you're part of the Smash community. So no, there's no real like answer to that outside of, you know, just being in it. You're in it. Well, being in it and being like productive in it, to me, it makes it feel like you're definitely in it. Honestly, if you haven't won a game in bracket, you're probably not part of the Smash community. Damn. Played a game in bracket. Okay, I was like, damn, he just said all the people who consistently go 0-2 ain't shit. That's messed up. But I feel you. If you played in bracket, you're easily part of the Smash community. But yeah, man, like if you haven't ever played in bracket, but you still manage to do other things around the Smash community that are recognized, and I think you're part of the Smash community too. What up, Alpha? Yeah, this is a new segment. I'm just that may keep up depending on if I keep getting more stuff into the DM. So all right, up next we got Jay Stace saying, just want to say those freestyle clips you post on Twitter are funny and clean AF, and I think you can take that shit somewhere, whether it be continued content or making actual music, because you got something there for real. All right, so there was this like real long post a while ago that was about having the passion to make your hobby a bigger thing. I don't have that passion for rapping or making music. I would, because like this would happen. So you get to a point where you're like, damn, bro, I could really do this, right? And then you get to a point where you have to break past a certain barrier to really get put out there. So for like me, you know, I was doing commentary, right? You know, I've been doing commentary since 2009. And then in 2000, I don't know, 10 or 11, I was like, wow, bro, I really could make this like a thing. And then I had to like grind even harder. So I stopped entering bracket as much. You know what I'm saying? I quit my job and shit to really focus on being a content creator / commentator and putting my all into that. That's where the hobby ends up stop being the hobby and actually being becomes the real passion. You know what I'm saying? So like me doing these freestyles, that's from the hobby part. If I started writing music, that's where the passion comes in. But I'm not gonna write any music because I don't know, man. Like I've written a few songs that I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to go through the whole process of like recording and mixing and all that good stuff. I just like, you know, getting up there, dropping a couple bars, having a good time, making people laugh and shit, and then we move on. I'm sure that I could probably write a decent song if I really sat down and do it. I don't have the actual urge or desire to be a musician. So it's just another one of those hidden talents on the side that I have, you know, being able to rap, being able to sing, skate, all that good stuff. Yeah. But thanks, Jay Stace. I'm glad you enjoyed the bars. There will be more bars on Twitter at some point in time. JQ Monroe says, TK, you are that guy. I didn't even like watching Smash besides Melee until I found your commentary highlights on YouTube. I try to keep up with your streams when I can, but with school and work, I rarely catch them. I love all the content I can catch, though. thanks. I'm not really sure I'll put that one in there. That was, I think I just like the fact that he said that he watched the YouTube highlights and stuff. So, but thanks, man. I'm glad that you also like watching the streams. So hopefully you get to catch more streams as well. My streams are kind of bouncing all over the place as of late. I've been, watching Shark Tank. We've been doing more IRL stuff and playing different games and stuff. So I know that like sometimes I can alienate certain parts of my audience, but I definitely like being very variety on the stream. I feel like you always come in here, you find something new. It's the first time I decided to do this, and recently, we've been doing playing Astral Chain, we're playing some more Tekken, got some Smash action in there. It's been a good week. Tyler the Creator with no E on the V says, big fan of your commentary, bro. Hopefully one day I can get big enough to meet you. And by the way, I hope your mental health gets better. Thanks. However, the size of you, I guess, doesn't really matter if you're meeting me. I mean, I talk to anyone. It's not like a yo, how many followers you got? Oh, you only got 3 followers? I can't talk to you. Just, hey, if you come to me, I'm not busy, we'll talk. In fact, there's one dude roasted me at Port Priority because, I got this style, right, where I basically, like, it looks like I'm wearing baseball pants. Where, like, I roll my socks all the way up, and then I roll my my joggers up. So it's like they're, like, I don't know, skinnier pants or whatever. So this guy's like, yo, can you sign my controller? And I like, yeah, man. And while I'm signing his controller, he was like, man, I didn't know your legs were so skinny. I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Like, like, come my neck like that, bro. Like, man, I was like trying to run. I'm over here trying to sign this man controller. He just came with my whole life. Like, oh, man. So, yeah, that was funny. But, you gotta laugh at yourself. My legs are definitely skinny, but I'm a skinny guy in general, so I wouldn't expect them to be anything different. Imagine me being skinny at the top, but like mad fucking diesel, leg day all day, every day. Oh man, that was funny. Anyway, all right. So up next we got 77 Ishmael saying, hey, just want to take this opportunity. You're my favorite commentator and have been since I started watching Smash. Your skills as a public speaker and performer speak to a lot of possibilities outside of esports. Keep being so emotionally open and fucking hilarious. Yep. That's all. So, I mean, being emotionally open, gotta be, if I do it, that means more people will probably end up doing it. And honestly, I just, I don't even do that mostly for like the people. I started doing it for me first. So that way, like, people knew, basically for my streams, people knew not to come here and fuck around if I wasn't in a good mood. But basically, I just stopped streaming if I wasn't in a good mood anyway. Because, like, there has been a few key moments where I know that I've turned off some viewers, or turned away some viewers because of like me being irritated. And that sucks because I know those people will never come back or whatever, right? And like, I don't know, once I go and finish streaming, I feel bad about it. But at the same time, it's like, it's gonna happen. I mean, like, that's the whole point. Like, the whole thing of streaming is that I can make a first impression right now and not even know I'm making a first impression because you don't actually know who's all in your channel. Not everyone comes in and speaks. So someone could come in and I could say something that immediately offends them without knowing it, and then they just leave without ever saying anything. I might not ever see that person again. So you just gotta, I'm saying, you gotta roll with the punches. But I don't like knowing that I may have upset someone because I was in a bad mood. So I try to tell people like, hey, look, man, today's probably gonna be a more low-key stream. Don't come in with that fuck shit. Cause yeah, bro, we just not doing that. Anyway, 77 Ishmael. Oh, there we go. The one hit KO says your Shark Tank streams are the shit. Me and my homies love watching them. Whenever you stream, that it makes my day. But all your streams are, I think it's a fire emoji. It did not translate well into this little notepad, so that was rough. But thanks, bro. I'm definitely enjoying streaming Shark Tank. It's a good time. I will continue to stream Shark Tank and then eventually some other show after that. I just don't know when. All right. Up next we got I Do Sabio, I think. It says, hey TK, fan number 50,275. Important to show some love. I'm a late newcomer to the Smash esports scene, but you drew me in quick with your funny wit and great commentary. I see you're fighting through depression. It's the worst. My heart is rooting for you, and I hope that if I finally end up going to an event you're at, I can get to meet you, shake your hand, buy your merch, all that good stuff. LOL, you have unique swag that no one can pull off. Not seeing a single person who pull off that mustache either. Take good care of yourself. Much love. That's not true. Okay. There's many people that have mustache. In fact, I don't even really like my mustache that much. I need to shave. Not the whole thing off. I just need to get it lined up. But I've been stupid lazy on getting a haircut lately. Mostly because I want to actually try to keep my hair for a little bit and see what happens. But we'll see. But the style thing was definitely correct. I don't think anyone can pull off a lot of stuff that I've been pulling off. These kimonos, the joggers, the rolled up joggers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a me exclusive thing. But I mean, I don't know, maybe someone could pull it off. I just know no one else tried, so it's all good. Thanks, bro. Hopefully you do get some of that merch soon. As I said, my merch will eventually be on Spiff Space. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Like they've been kind of hard chilling on my merch. So anyway, animated break. Hey, saw your post that you opened up your DM, so I thought I'd shoot on over some respect. To be honest, when I first heard about you and saw all the fly photos, I thought you were a world famous actor. Haha. Hope you're having a great day. I would never ever be a world famous. I don't think I'm actually probably like a terrible actor. I don't know what it is, but I can't act. Everything is authentic. When it comes time to acting it out, though, that's not for me. You know, I check DMs in the booth. I might need another background. Maybe I'll get like a fire, like a fireplace background or something. All right. Actually, Diego saying, seriously, if it wasn't for your hilarious commentary, I would have never gotten smashed. I would have never made my friends I have today, and I would never broken out of my shell. Thanks, TK. I don't want to take all that credit. I'm pretty sure it's not all fully me, but you know, I am going to take a little bit of that credit. I'm sure that a lot of people have definitely told me that. Like they heard me, and that's what got them into Smash. So that's cool. But I don't think like I was I didn't make you want to play Smash. At least I don't think so. I think I just made you more interested in Smash, and then you started to play, and you were like, "Damn, I should go to a tournament." So that's good that like I was at least a catalyst. But I'm glad that you felt like you broken out your shell, because that's one big thing that Smash community has also helped me with too. Like the only reason I even started playing Smash in tournament level is because I was in Maryland. I didn't have any fucking friends. Because I moved up there. I lived in North Carolina for like 7 years. Then I moved up there because my dad wanted me to go to a certain school, and I didn't know anyone. Like I didn't know anyone. So I was like, all right, this is trash. And so eventually I started going to tournaments. I made all these friends, and now I know a lot of people. So, you know, thanks Smash. It looks like it worked for him just as well of, you know, knowing a lot of people because of Smash. So, yeah. Area Rods? That's how it looks like it's spelled. Rod says, just wanted to send some positivity your way. You're an inspiration to a lot of people, and you may not even know. Not sure if I'm older or about the same age, but I know how you feel with these random bouts of depression and feeling inadequate. But we have to push forward and just keep aiming towards one positive thing. If at the end of the day we look back on something and smile or find enough drive there to go on, that's a win. Life is short, but also insufferably long. All we do is make the most of it. Love you and mad respects, TK. Thanks, Arai Rods. I think I'm saying that correctly. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, man, as I said, you know, as we said in some of these earlier ones, basically I'm just always trying to put it out there that like it's good to talk about it, and I also try to say that like, you know, it gets better. Like sometimes it's trash, sometimes it's not. So, but you want to make it not more often than it is. Like I've been trying to get into a routine basically of getting up and getting out the house early. So like if I wake up at like 11, instead of like, oh, let me go back to sleep for like an hour or whatever. I know 11 is not early for most people, but you have to think I actually go to sleep at like 6 a.m. So if I wake up at like 11 or whatever, instead of like going back to sleep and then waking up again at like 2 something, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take a walk around the neighborhood. I would actually skate around my fucking neighborhood if our roads were better, but our roads are trash, and I'm not trying to mess up my wheels on my new longboard, so fuck that. But yeah, you know, you got to make a routine out of it. You got to get some sunlight in there and work out if you can. Even if it doesn't help you get fully out your funk, it definitely still puts some endorphins in there that you probably didn't have before. So yeah. Ishin SSB says, hey man, just want to say you're a huge inspiration for me. Your commentary inspired me to start commentating at my locals, and now I'm taking a radio broadcasting course in college because I like being an on-air personality so much. That sounds dope. It sounds really dope. I'm glad that you found some more inspiration at that. Honestly, I should have done that myself. I feel like if I had taken broadcasting, I'd be in a way better spot to do other games or just other events for commentary. Like Smash was one of those grassroots things where anyone could got in. I don't know about that now, but anyone could have got in earlier. But like all these other games like Dota and League and TFT and Overwatch and all that good stuff, like I think you need some type of background or some type of crazy following, but a background would definitely help quite a bit in getting into those spots. So anyway, Ideal X, hey, it's good you are hearing people out on a positive criticism. I feel you are too biased in some matches, i.e. Sam Storm matches, and don't commentate on the good things the other guys are doing. Anyway, you and EE are my favorite duo to watch on Top 8. I missed you guys on stream at EVO, but I bet the stadium was greatly entertained during Top 8. I would definitely take that criticism because I know I can be biased. But the thing is, that's not being biased because you don't like someone. It's being biased for the underdog factor. So if you're like, if it's MKLeo versus literally anyone, you're always going to have a little more to say about the person who's most likely not going to win. Because MKLeo versus anyone, you're always going to bet on MKLeo. So, like, that level of bias is not the same bias that people I think people are talking about. That's just underdog bias, and anyone can get the underdog bias depending on who's playing, right? Now, there's definitely player bias. Like, I know I can be biased for Samsora because that's my son, but you also think, like, back in the day, Kentaro was dumbass biased for MKLeo when he was coming up, because that was your shtick, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's MKLeo's dad or whatever. Of course he's gonna be biased for MKLeo. And that was a shtick. So sometimes we play up a shtick, and I guess it doesn't translate well to everyone. So that's okay. But for the most part, I recognize and I know that I am being biased for certain people. And if I do recognize I'm being biased in matches that don't need that level of bias, then I literally just focus on the other person for like a minute straight until I notice like all the hot stuff they're doing. But yeah, when it comes to MKLeo, bro, like, it's just, I mean, the man's gonna win like 90% of the set, like 95% of the sets that he plays. So more often than not, if anyone beats him, it is an upset. You know what I'm saying? So you are gonna be biased for whoever is playing him, because that's just what happens. I mean, this guy reverse 6-0s people all the fucking time, you know? So yeah, that was just a little insight on commentary right there. Obviously, you know, you don't have to agree with it. It's just I'm giving you the perspective from my side of why it's probably okay at times. Not okay all the time. It's okay sometimes. CM Sosa 4 says, you beat me at Stop Button Bar in Hope Mills, North Carolina. I've been training and want a salty run back. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna beat me next time. Dude, I didn't beat that guy. I like 3-stocked him, so he had to get some serious training. Some serious training to come step up, bro. You gonna go from 3-stocking to beating someone after that, bro. That boy has better been in the hyperbolic time chamber at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So good luck. Good luck. We'll see how that one plays out. Superhats V2 says, hey, would you like to see my psychology homework?
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Yes, I would. Send it to me right now. I'm gonna grade it. Send it to me in the same DM. I didn't answer it, but you can still send me another one. You send it to me right now, I'm gonna grade it. Anyway. Spider-Man, or Spider-Man 00 says, bro, you're an amazing commentary personality. I'm trying to do some commentary on my own for Smash. Do you have any tips that can help me become a great commentator like me? Like you, but like me. I'm gonna be real with you, not really. I actually don't really like answering that question anymore, because I feel like everyone has their own commentary path. The only thing that is consistent in them for most people is the grind. You know what I'm saying? You need a grind to get to the top. You know what I mean? Or not to the top, but you need a grind to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? So go to your locals, commentate as much as possible. I mean, you might even have to like not enter the bracket just so you can commentate even more. Like I've definitely stopped entering a bracket for a while. On those like deep points of me like super grinding at Xanadu when I was doing the entire tournament by myself, basically, I didn't enter a bracket. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have time to enter a bracket because I was doing all the commentary. So you gotta be able to grind like that. You have to realize, like, if this is the avenue that you want to be, if you want to be a commentator, you have to play that role. I think a lot of people think that they can balance and juggle, and you can't do that. Like, if you really want to get up to that level of the EEs, the D1s, the Conies, the Vickies, the Senpais, and me's and stuff like that, you gotta grind to the point where, like, that's what you're known for. You can't be like, oh, he's that guy that plays but sometimes commentates. You have to be like, oh, he's that guy that commentates. And that sucks, because once you cross over to the commentary role, everyone just thinks you're trash. But that's how you start winning money matches. Look at Kataro, man. I mean, I think he makes like $100 a day off money matches. People think he's not nice, but he's actually mad nice at this game. So, you know, that's what happens when you live at the loss with a bunch of top players. Anyway, up next we got Laris. One more commentary question. She says, hi, I don't expect you to answer, but you're one of my inspirations in the Smash community, and your advice would mean a lot. I've only started out as a commentator in my region, and there's still the sentiment of anyone can hop on the mic here. How do I approach bigger tournaments to get opportunities to cast there? Or should I just generally present myself to try to establish myself as a commentator? I know how to commentate, I just don't know how to sell it. I love doing commentary, and I would love to do it more and bigger. So some advice would really help me. It's always great watching your stuff. Please keep up the great work. Greetings from Germany. In a way, I feel like she did kind of answer her own question. You definitely have to brand yourself as a commentator. Like, at some point in time, like, that's how you get noticed, because people are going to associate when they think about hiring people, they're going to associate that. So I get associated with being a stream, or not streamer, a commentator and an MC, and sometimes a streamer. So like no one's like hitting me up like, hey man, do you want to come enter my tournament? They, ask me later, but basically, hey, do you want to commentate my tournament? Hey, do you want to be an MC for my tournament? Because that's how I branded myself. So when you think commentary or MC, you think of me, right? So until you get to that point, like, you're just that person that's fucking, you're just a person that just gets on the mic at times and commentates. However, if you want to be known as a commentator, you have to present yourself like that. You have to do, put it in your bio, do some commentary and put it on YouTube, do a set analysis. Run a little tournament for you on your stream, or run little lobbies on your stream and commentate those matches. Do whatever you can that shows that you are very interested in commentary, and that eventually you'll start to get noticed by more people, and then you'll get noticed by even more people after that, and then you'll be where I am, basically, I guess. So yeah, man, take that little nugget and go forth and prosper. Destro16 saying, hey TK, big fan. Do you remember the first Smash tournament you commentated? How did it go? I don't remember exactly the first Smash tournament I commentated, but I remember like the series of them. It was like C3 and Brawl at the Mall. And how did it go? Terribly. I was a trash commentator. We didn't actually, in 2009, it wasn't really about commentary. What you did was you get on the mic and you just talk shit to the chat until people realized, hey bro, we should actually like talk about the match. So I was the guy who was getting on the mic and talking shit to the chat, and then eventually the chat was like, yo, could you like actually talk about the match? Like, we hate this. And then I was like, damn, I should really start talking about the match. So the first time I really did good on commentary was one of the early Xanadu's for Brawl. It was the same time that they had that crew battle. It was like MDVA versus New Jersey or whatever. And we lost because whoever the last person of MDVA was could not take one stock off of D2D. And so we lost. So that was rough. But yeah, I think the first time I really did like actual commentary was like 2011. But from 2009 to 2011, I was pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty trash. I'm glad those archives have been since deleted or whatever. But yeah, after a while, I just kind of just showed up and started popping off. Yes, I'm the guy that came to Level Up Expo. Yeah, I showed up, started popping off, and then it started popping off more and more and more, and now I'm here where I am at now. So yeah, bro. First time tournament I commentated, straight trash. Last tournament I commentated, probably got like. Anyway, JT Norquay says, hey brother, you always post about your mental health, and coming from someone who has also struggled with that shit, I really appreciate you being genuine and forward about it. I was suicidal for a few years, but I made it out on the other side, and people like you are what makes it easier for people like me. Keep on being you, brother. Well, I'm glad that you made it out on the good side and not the bad side. But yeah, man, as I said in many times here in this stream and just this video whenever it goes on YouTube, yeah, basically I want to be that positive influence on people to, hey, I should probably talk about this. Hey, I should get help, instead of trying to deal with it all yourself. 'Cause sometimes you try to deal with it yourself, you come to the wrong conclusion, and that's not good. So yeah. Bacon Supreme said, bro, did it hurt when you fell out of the vending machine? You fucking snack.
It's the start of a new day.
I'm kidding. Anyway, thanks, bro. Thanks for the compliment. I had to put him in there. I know Bacon Supreme he's been on a long time subs, but also he comes and hangs out at certain tournaments and stuff. So that's my homie. Thanks, bro. Hamad says your Wii Fit tutorial is the reason I started playing her. Thanks. Good, because that's the whole reason I put it out. In fact, there will be a part 2 soon enough, and it's gonna be basically bad habits that Wii Fit trainers fall into, and how to avoid them. So, or how to get out of that rut. I definitely still do those same bad habits, but I think that's one thing that a lot of Wii Fit trainers kind of suffer with is, they end up getting that bad habit. End up getting punished for the same few bad habits that if they stop doing them, they'll be in a better spot. So part 2 will be coming at some point in time, just don't know when. Anyway, Sir Yellow 2020 says, hello sir, I remember watching pools during an event and seeing you. I really like that necklace that you were wearing, the big bead one. It was very cool and stylish. Thanks for showing off guys wearing jewelry. I hate to be this guy, but that wasn't me, man. I don't really wear necklaces in general. Not to say there's anything wrong with necklaces, but that was actually Rod. I don't want to make it awkward. You know, I'm not trying to make it awkward, okay? But you gotta, you might want to go back to those VODs, bro, and just, you know, look at the names under the commentators, man, because that wasn't me. It wasn't me at all, you know, not once, not ever. So, sorry, man. That's not me. Anyway, moving on. Wasn't me at all, bro. Someone clip that, man. Oh man, I gotta put that on the Twitter. Wasn't me at all. Anyway, up next we got Inhez07 saying, "Hey TKbreezy, can you give me the N-word pass?" Absolutely not. But according to the Smash community, you guys all have it anyway because you all use it in secret all the time. So why even ask me for it? Well, you probably just used it right after he said it and right after he asked for it anyway, bro. There's nothing I'm gonna say is gonna change your you know, plan on using that anyway. He's probably watching right now and just calling me the N-word for not giving me the N-word pass, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on. At CCellMN, one of the homies, says, "Hey man, just wanted to say I really appreciate how open and honest you are about the way you feel and how much you talk about dealing with it, therapy, taking breaks, and whatever. A lot of these young boys out here need to see that stuff because there's so many examples of what not to be rather than a positive example of what to be. So thanks. Huge fan. Thank you for noticing what I'm trying to do out here. I'm definitely trying to be that influence of, you know, positivity and what to be. I think the Smash community overall, its maturity level is a lot lower than it should be. And it's not even just because people are young. It's because some of the old people don't refuse to grow up. So I know there's people, you know, the same who have been in this community as long as me, same age as me, who can't do simple things in life, you know, and that's, I don't know, like that's weird to me to be like a grown man and not be able to, like, you know, understand taxes or have a bank account or like know how to iron or wash your own clothes and things like that. Like you're 30, you know what I'm saying? Like, like your mom's not there to take care of you anymore. So these are things that everyone, like, as you grow older and things, these are things you should know how to do or should have been common knowledge things for you. But I feel like a lot of the Smash community has basically just kind of stayed in that same realm of being like, I don't know, man, of like being, God, I don't even know how to explain it. They're in that same realm of like being where they were when they started. You know what I'm saying? What up, Wavy? With the 44 months, y'all let it grow out just a little bit. I mean, we'll see what happens. So, yeah, man. I think there's like it's a weird realm. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't understand why like there's so many things that are just off about like being a smasher and like not wanting to deal with these things. So taxes are definitely hard. I'm not saying you should know how to do your taxes all together. I'm saying that you should at least know that you should be doing your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I know there's at least like 10 smashers my age that are like currently making money who probably haven't filed taxes in the last 2 years, who are definitely gonna get caught up by that by the IRS at some point in time, man. There's just simple things that like I can tell that people have circumvented for, like they wanted their smash skill to be higher, so they felt like they've like had to put other things down in life, and I don't think that's true. I think if your smash skill is good, your smash skill is good, but that also doesn't mean that you should put maturity by the wayside, and you shouldn't want to grow up and want to do other things. I really want to do a Where Are They Now like 10 years from now. When we're all like, when I'm 40, I want to do a Where Are They Now for like a lot of Smash players and see where they're at. Oh man, that should be what the Brawl documentary should actually turn into. You know, a Where Are They Now documentary 10 years from now, and it's just be like you find all these Smash top players who are like 40 still living with their parents and shit. Like that joint will kill. Anyway. All right, so we're near the bottom of the list now. These are like last three people. We got Ayo TK, random question, but do you have any tips for getting into streaming? It's something I feel like I'm gonna have a lot fun with, but unsettling nerves are there, you know. I think the biggest tip for streaming is basically you're not gonna have any viewers for a while, so if anything, you should be streaming for your friends. It's like a little circle thing, right? So like, say that you and like 4 of your friends want to get a lobby going, right? Fucking stream that, and then have your 3 friends who are in the lobby also sit and watch the stream. So at the very least, you have 3 viewers, and then if someone ends up going down there and seeing that, you know, they can also pop in. You may end up getting some viewer battles or something like that, and get some other people that want to join the lobby. That's great. That's usually good and easy content. You don't have to worry about setting a great first impression because of the fact that you're like the people that you stream for are your friends. So you already been talking to them quite a bit. It's not like you have to be a different person now that they're there. In fact, they can join in on your stream. You can do the shofu thing and just have a bunch of people on your stream talking while you're doing stuff. That's, you know, his stream is pretty entertaining for that reason only. They say some wild stuff in there. It's fucking funny. You can do the same thing with your stream. So yeah, man, I think that's weird that people have like, you know, reservations about starting streaming, because like the only real anxiety you have is knowing that like no one's probably gonna watch your stream for a long ass time, and like because of that, you just won't ever have to worry about setting a good impression because like no one's there. But once people start showing up, I hope you don't psych yourself out, because if at some point in time someone's gonna show up to your stream. I don't know how, I don't know when, but someone will definitely show up to your stream. King Crimson SSBU says, in the foreseeable future, do you see yourself becoming the best Wii Fit trainer? Absolutely not. For the sole fact that I don't want to play like that anymore. I'm a commentator. That's my thing. I'm going to be, that's my claim to fame. Oh, it's about to get glorious here. Got a nice little raid. Thanks for the raid, guys. Welcome to basically the end of the stream at this point in time. But yeah, man, thanks for coming through, guys. We're doing a down in the DMs with TKs, all the people that sent me these things, all the good ones that I pulled out. I wanted to talk about them, so that's what we're doing now. But yeah, man, I'm basically a commentator at this point in time that still enters tournament. I don't really practice that much, you know. And if you beat me, that means you're probably in a good standing to at least get out of pools. But if you don't beat me, that means you got some stuff to do. Yeah, bro. So I don't think I'm ever gonna be the best Wii Fit trainer. I think I'll still be a good one to follow. I do entertaining stuff. I have really good insight on Wii Fit. But for the fact of playing her, I don't think I'll ever be the best Wii Fit ever. And that's okay. I don't want to be the best. I'd rather just continue to play a very fun character in a very fun game, and then also be, you know, top commentator status. And of course, last but not least, we have Ota Jason saying, what made you instantly go to Wii Fit trainer out of all characters, and also how did you get into Smash? So what made me instantly go to Wii Fit was basically I was watching the E3 Invitational for Smash 4, and Lilo wasn't doing anything but going to the side and hitting the soccer ball with header the entire time. And I don't know why, but that looked so funny to me that I was like, I want to play this goddamn character. So when I went to Best Buy, me and the VGBC boys went to Best Buy. She was in the playable demo, and they let us stay for like an extra hour and just play each other because we were like streaming it and shit. And so I played Wii Fit. Like I just played Wii Fit. And I was like, man, I like really like this character. Like she's unorthodox. The side B is dope. You have 2 projectiles. You have 3 spikes. I was about that all like the entire time. So when the game came out, I just gravitated to Wii Fit. And she wasn't like super great in 4, but she's really good in this game. So I'm glad that she ended up getting better or getting some nice buffs. Or maybe it was just the quality of life from the system actually helping her out. But regardless, that's why I ended up playing Wii Fit the most. And then he asked me, how did I get into Smash? I've been playing Smash since I was 10, dude. Or 9. When 64 came out, me and all the neighborhood kids had like little neighborhood rivalry. It was like me, my friend Randy, my friend Darrell, and my friend Greg. And like we would always just play all the time. There's some other kids from across the street, across like it was like this neighborhood, and then across like the main street there was another neighborhood, and they would play us all the time. So we played dubs with them a lot. And so yeah, we always had like nice little rivalries going on with Smash. And then Melee came out and the rivalries continued. And then Brawl came out and I started playing online. And then I started going to tournaments, and you know that's how I end up being a Smash player of this caliber. So, would I recommend Wii Fit? That's up to you to decide. There's a whole video that I put out that's basically the basics and fundamentals of Wii Fit. If you feel like you understand the character, then I'd say yeah, play her. But if you don't understand the character, I'd say then you probably find out better off playing like a more fundamentally sound character. The Lucinas, the Marios out there, and whatever. Anyway, that's the stream, boys. I did it. This will go on YouTube at some point in time. just the part of us like talking and stuff, not the entire stream. Just I'm gonna cut a highlight, put it on YouTube, probably later today. We'll try to do this like once a week. So if you ever got anything you want to talk about and you don't want to say it on the TL, send it to the DMs, and I'll check my DMs at the beginning of each week, and I'll pull out the good stuff and we'll talk about it on stream. Even if you don't want to talk about anything, you just want to say something nice, the DMs are open for any and everyone. And yeah, that was the whole point. I mean, I know a lot of people, I'm talking about putting this positivity out there. I know a lot of people don't want to do it themselves, basically, or do it publicly because they feel like that's dick riding or whatever the fuck. Which is weird to me. I think that's like weird logic, is that like people are so okay with being negative in public, but don't want to give compliments in public because it's like, oh man, you know, I'm dick riding. Like, no, you're just giving a compliment, man. Compliment people all the time. Compliments go a long way, bro. I compliment people all the time just randomly, you know what I'm saying? See a nice outfit? Bro, that's a nice outfit. Your makeup looks nice today? Bro, your makeup looks amazing today. It means nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just get out there and throw a compliment and, you know, make someone feel good about themselves, and by proxy, you might feel good about yourself as well. So, as said, though, that's going to be the end of this stream. It's going to be a little short one, just, you know, knock this one out. I was going to do some more, but I probably will come back later for a Shark Tank stream because I'm going to go play Smash with some of the local talent here in Fayetteville. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do enjoy that, come back for the next time that we do it. We'll probably try to do it on Mondays or Tuesdays. Shut up, Wavy. Mondays or Tuesdays, one or the other. But I appreciate you guys sending in all this like fan mail, basically, and I appreciate you guys being part of the community.